in a second.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. How's everybody been? Where's everybody from? Let's test the comments out. You guys tell us where you're from, and that way we'll know if the comments are working, okay? See, there should be a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. We've got a few things to talk about tonight. We'll wait till a few more people get in here. And then got a real quick list of things to go over. Big delay on that end. That's crazy. Lansing, Michigan. So it's working because they're telling us where they're from.
Is that how it works?
That was science. This was science, and it worked well. The kiddos are upstairs playing.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Playing Mario Kart. They may come down and crash it again. Brian Weber, I see you there. Brian, I have a new pirate flag and t-shirt courteous of you. Thank you very much. I sure do. Mrs. SOT, I see you sitting there. Or not sitting there,
Hello.
typing there. Everybody doing okay tonight? Oh, there's some pretty heavy pitter-patter up there.
I hear crashing noises.
It's
God.
fine. It's fine. Okay. So we just got back. We just got back a few days ago from Florida, I guess.
I guess.
It's been a few days.
Saturday we got back.
Saturday.
Just in time for the warm Indiana weather.
Yeah, it's been nice. I'm gonna go talk to the little ones real quick. Can you entertain them while I go?
Yeah.
She's in your hands. I'll be right back.
Listen, I'm just supposed to be the co-pilot here. I don't know
plane is
anything about heavy equipment or breaking shovels. I don't break shovels. I like how thanks, Wayne Cruz. Yeah, thanks. I got this. So yeah, anywho, we just got done renting a rental house, an Airbnb down in Florida. So we just got back on Saturday. So we'll talk about that a little bit because I think he made a video about it, about all of our crazy adventures down there. Didn't break any mirrors. I thought he was gonna break the pontoon boat. I mean, his name is Captain Kleeman, but it was a little sketchy on those rough bay waters. Hey, I'm not talking smack about you at all.
Are we crashing in the plane? How we doing?
I definitely wasn't talking about your boating skills.
Oh my gosh, I'm a fake boat captain, and it's fine. It worked out fine. Did you tell them that the shuttle was canceled?
The shuttle?
The Shell Island
Oh,
shuttle?
I didn't really talk about much.
Yeah, we rented a pontoon, and there was a lady in front of us, and she wanted to ride the shuttle to Shell Island, and they told her that the shuttle was canceled because it was too rough, and it was our turn in line. And I said, "Are you still renting pontoons?" They said, "Oh yeah, it's easy." So it was a little concerning, but we went for it.
It was fun.
It was
we
a good
made
time.
it. And it turned out to be a nice day in the end, and there's like nobody there, which was the best part. So it was practically just us.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice. Douglas says, what started the boathouse in the woods? Boredom, mainly. Just boredom.
You have a lot of days off.
I have a lot of days off, and if I don't stay busy, I'll get into trouble. So a boathouse seemed like a good way to stay out of trouble at the time. So far, so good, though. Brian sent that pirate flag. Said should have sent it sooner. We could have put it on the pontoon down in Florida.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
Listen, this cabin in the woods, it's in the shape of the boat. It actually started off with getting a houseboat and putting a houseboat in the woods.
Yes.
And like camping in it, like modifying a houseboat, like an old one, and camping in it. And we looked at a couple, and I think you had a video on the first one we looked at, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was sketchy.
And it escalated pretty quickly from an old houseboat to camp in to building a flat out
cabin.
to a full cabin. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. Lefty's Garden. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Far too young to have a lot of days off. No. It's nice to have days off. Do I keep rocking on the cat's tail? No, the cat wants love, but it won't jump up. It's like he's afraid of rocking chairs. He doesn't want to jump up on our laps. I don't know why. Midstate Land Solutions. He's a fireman as well. Yeah, the fire service is probably one of the best kept secrets. It's a great career. It really truly is. Are you sure the boat idea didn't start after the second 12-pack?
It is a pretty out there idea, isn't it?
Just imagine though. So we look at Airbnbs and Verbos and places to rent all the time. Say you're looking for a place and you're just scrolling through and there's a bunch of cabins and cabins and cabins and all of a sudden a boat pops up. Which one are you going to go to? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You like the ones that stand out. That
Yeah.
have the good amenities and catch your eye, because they all start looking the same after a while.
Are you on one shift? Dizzy Digger, I don't understand your question. We have 3 different shifts. A, B, and C shift. Fire department is Evansville. It's local 357. Tim Brown, how you doing? Yeah, Wayne, I agree. That old houseboat would have been very cool if it was structurally sound. But when we talked to the guy that was going to move it for us, he said, I'll put it on my trailer, but I can't guarantee you it'll stay in one piece.
Yeah.
And at that point, we thought,
It's
probably
got
wouldn't
quite the
work.
journey to get into the woods, so that's half the battle.
Yeah, Jason. My email's in all the descriptions, buddy. Email me sometime. Jerry, how are ya? Would you know Dave? No, I don't. Trix, I don't. I do not know who that is. St. Augustine. Were we near St. Augustine?
No, we were actually near Santa Rosa Beach. It was Blue Mountain Beach. Technically, it's like this little suburb-looking thing by the ocean. So we were like halfway in between Destin and Panama. But we did go to St. Augustine with my mom and dad before COVID, and it was amazing. There's so much to do there. It was overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very historical. But, you know, with a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old, historical stuff just doesn't go over very well.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach.
Dennis,
Nice
too.
beach, though.
Thank you so much, sir. That is very, very much appreciated.
What's up, Joe Southern? What's up? I heard that in a hot minute.
Oh, Dizzy Digger, 1 day off, 1 day on, 4 days off. No, we do not do that. Dang, that's a good schedule. 1 day on and 4 days off. We have a few departments in the States that do 2 days on and 4 days off. Man, 1 day on and 4 days off. That's a heck of a schedule there. MCF, how are you? MCF sent us in some awesome welding supplies not too long ago. Brent, the patch map does end at the Canadian border, but maybe I need to get a different wall that has like the world on it.
Oh.
You know, that'd be kind of fun.
Take up our whole basement, huh?
Thank you, Butch. I know what CK stands for. CKS. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what the S stands for.
Captain Kleeman's YouTube yacht.
Are you sure?
No?
Oh,
I'm just-
wait. Well, Wayne Cruz says the same thing. Wayne Cruz says the same. You'd have to ask. This was made by Sassafras Valley, the same gentleman that made. Yes, I do know Chad Emsweller. And that's that conversation. This was made by the same guy that made the ship's wheel that I showed a video or two ago. Yeah, I agree, Mid-State. 24.96. What a schedule. That would be pretty sweet. Henderson State Park in Destin, real good camp. Henderson State Park. I guess they're all state parks around in that Destin area.
For the most part.
We may have to look that up. Chuck, do you remember at Henderson State Park, do they have just campgrounds or do they have cabins as well? We love doing the cabins at state parks.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice. And the lodges,
Yeah.
like Turkey Run State Park has a great lodge. Brown County State Park has a great
Yes.
lodge. That's the way to go.
You want to go check on that one?
I heard a thump.
That was a pretty big pitter patter. Yeah, Indiana actually has very awesome state park lodges. They actually have really, really great lodges. No, Freddie. I talked to Sassafras about it, and he said it would be a fairly simple fix. So I don't think we'll have any problem getting those back on there, and I don't think it's worth bugging UPS about for something like that. I think we'll be okay getting that thing fixed, and we shouldn't have any issues. Andy Moss asks if there's any ATV trails around our area. There's a lot of private ATV trails, but there are no ATV trails on national property or state park property. We have national forest and state forest in our area. There's no ATV trails there. We think the S stands for ship. Miss SOT, that would make sense. That would make sense. Ship. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Kirk, yes, that's a very sad thing. Very sad thing. Lager Kleeman. No, not quite. But it's a good day. Good day so far. Fat Day in the Wildlife. Just your typical wildlife. I don't know, deer, squirrels, possums, raccoons, that kind of stuff. Nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting. We've seen a few black bears in the area, but I don't think there's any that actually live here. I think they just kind of pass through. So, Interlake ATV trails. Yeah, down in Kentucky. That's true. Mrs. SOT makes a great point. There are several ATV parks down in Kentucky that have pretty awesome trails. Interlake ATV trails. There you go. May have to see if we can get the ranger down there sometime. That might be kind of fun. Forest fire? No, Tom. It would be hard to start a forest fire where we're at. It's just, we don't have the type of fuel for that here, bud. We really don't. Maybe in the heavy pines, we might have some, what the National Forest calls prairie ground that would go pretty quick, but other than that, if I remember right, Indiana's largest forest fire is 3,000 acres, like in recorded history. In fact, though, the Forest Service was out behind our house a few days ago. I think they're burning around 1,000 acres, doing a big burning some stuff off. But no, it'd be really hard to have a forest fire in this area. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but we don't really have the conditions they do out west, or down south, I suppose. The pond is fixable, Keith L. The pond is very fixable. As far as the pond goes, like I talked about, my neighbor and I had already talked about making it bigger. So, we already talked about draining it draining some of it and adding on to it. That's not too big of a deal. We'll get her fixed. No, I have not had a chance to try out the new 85 excavator. I may try it out Friday, though. I might haul it up to the house Friday and lower the water levels some more. But, yeah. About 4 miles from the beach is different kind of four-wheeler trails. How are they?
Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. Seatbelt signs on. I don't know why we're making plane jokes tonight. Prairie would be a grass fire. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Mama took care of it.
Mama took care of it. Yeah, mid-state. So we have, I can't talk about that a lot. But we have, you probably get the same where you're at. We get called for brush fires, and normally it's just mulch smoldering from a cigarette butt at, like a shopping complex. For an urban department, that's what a brush fire is, I guess. Favorite piece of equipment to run for Mike is the 120. Hands down. The 120 is definitely my favorite piece of equipment. How many people we got in here? I'm not great at math here. Does it say somewhere? I don't know. Maybe it does. It doesn't matter.
90.
Where does it say that at?
That little bitty thing right. Oh, 91 now.
Those are likes.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah, those are likes.
Oh, dang, I screwed that up.
We got 92 thumbs. We're doing.
Listen,
there we go. Look, they got us.
I don't know how this stuff works, okay? I'm just along for the ride.
That's fun. This cat,
He wants to be in my lap again. Come here. Come here. He gets jealous of Michael. so he gets upset.
So just a couple, yeah, Dottie. Just a couple channel updates of what we got coming up. You guys know I changed fire companies or engine companies, so things are a little different for me. The best way I know how to put it is I just don't have as much time at the station as I did before. It's a lot busier, and we do a lot of training at this station, and it's been good, but it's kind of taken away from YouTube, and that's fine by me. Career comes first, obviously. So the biggest change you're going to notice on the channel is that I've always tried to reply to the comments. Last year we replied to over 15,000 comments, which is crazy.
Busy.
But from now on in the comment section, if I read your comment, you'll get a thumbs up and the heart, so you know it was liked, and that way you know I've read your comment. But I won't be able to reply to all of them, you know, the thanks for watching and appreciate the watching kind of thing. If you ask a question, I'll do my best to answer it, and that kind of thing. But I won't be able to reply to every comment like I used to. I don't have the time like I did before. I guess is just the easiest way to put that. So that's definitely a change that's going to be coming. It doesn't mean I don't appreciate the comments. I love all your comments. I do. They make me laugh, and they definitely help me get through some of my days. But as far as actually physically replying, that will not be the norm anymore. So hopefully that works out okay.
Can you please get a drone back?
Oh, I miss the barge shots too. I do. Man, there are 3 spank new towboats that are running the Ohio right now, and I want to fly them so bad. It's a crazy thing to see a brand new towboat. There's a lot of older towboats that have been refurbished, but there are some spank new ones on the water, and I would love to fly them. But man, I wish I could get one back. I got to get some concrete in those walls first before we get a drone.
I don't miss the drone drama. Chelsea, I lost another drone. What do you mean you lost another drone?
Yeah, I had to tell her that we lost another one. That was also the time I told her I got another one, because you have to tell her that to tell her you lost another one.
What's this package? What is this thing we got? Oh, that's another drone. Another drone? Why do you need 2 drones?
No, Fat Dan, don't keep the comments like they normally are. I enjoy reading them. I got the time to read them. It's just getting in and out each comment to actually reply. It takes a lot of time. But no, keep the comments coming. I definitely love the comments. I just won't be able to reply as much. The other thing people have kind of asked already, but the YouTube yacht schedule, we're hoping to pour mid-April. March has been a little slower. Typically, YouTube kind of drops off in the spring and summer because people actually go out and do things that time of year. They're not watching as much YouTube, so it kind of drops off. I'm hoping March does good for us, and fingers crossed we'll be able to pour those walls in mid-April. That's kind of what we're looking at. You used to supply towboats with produce. What company did you work for? There's a company out of Henderson called River Stop. They run... I don't even know what you call it. They run a boat up and down the river, bringing groceries and things like that to the towboats. Pretty cool.
Delivery.
Water delivery, I guess. That would be a cool YouTube channel. If somebody, if they decide to start a YouTube channel, that would be pretty cool. Live stream from the concrete pour, it is definitely possible. I will tell you this, the pump truck operator, his name's Sean. The pump truck operator, Sean, they poured an ICF wall for Dirt Perfect today. And Sean was asking Mike if he'd seen the boat and how he thought that pour would go. I guess he's a little skeptical, so that should be interesting. But I think it'll be okay. I don't think we'll have any problems. It's definitely different, but I don't see anything. I don't anticipate any issues with it. Dennis, I switched engine companies 3-4 weeks ago, maybe?
Right before spring break.
Right before spring break, I guess. Yeah. The pond slide is... it's sitting where it's at. I'm hoping to get some equipment up here. Mike said I could have the 140 this weekend to get the clearing done for the expansion, but I told him I'd rather wait for the 120. And when it comes to clearing land, the 120 will outrun that 140 all day long. All day long. It's just, I don't know what it is, but that 120 just has more power than the 140. Hands down. The specs say that it doesn't, but it does. You notice it when you clear land. You can notice it big time. So much so that I turned down the offer to have the 140. So Brian, Concrete Fund. Thank you, sir.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you. You're gonna have to come up here and sign that pirate flag one day. You know that. 4 stations, 7 brush trucks, 3 tenders, 5 engines. Yeah, that's pretty good, Red Dog. That's a pretty good size operation. What size are your tenders? How many gallons you guys hauling? Bad storms tomorrow. We're supposed to have bad storms here today or tomorrow as well.
Heck yeah.
We're in
We're
the
close.
red zone for tornadoes.
Good, because that's good for mushroom hunting on this weekend. Yeah.
That's-
We
yeah,
need some
tornadoes-
rain for mushrooms.
Tornadoes are
Mushrooms.
good for mushrooms.
Mrs. SOT has the right idea. We're gonna start our own water delivery. Did you see
Yeah.
that? She's gonna drive. I'm gonna cook the food.
I think that's a great plan.
You can hold the camera
I can
and
hold
let
the-
us ladies do the work. Make the money. I think you're onto something. I'm down. Let's do it.
Kyle, yeah, I think you might be right, Kyle. I don't think it was Mike, but I think somebody that changed out the starter dropped the bolt at some point, and it was just riding around in there. 25 tornadoes in the last week. That's too many. That's too many tornadoes. I mean, 1 is too many, let's be honest, but that's a lot.
Good thing we live in an ICF house.
Good thing we live in an ICF house. A low pressure front coming up from Texas. Well, how'd you get the name Captain? I gave it to myself when I started a YouTube channel. I don't. YouTube says come up with a short, easy to remember, catchy name. And we knew we were going to be building the YouTube yacht.
It
And
all started with a boat.
it all started with a fake boat in the woods. And Captain Kleeman's pretty daggone catchy and easy to remember. So that's what we went with. Fake boat captain. That's what that's all about. It's all about the YouTube aspect of it, I guess. Kokomo castings plant. What kind of stuff you do casting-wise there, sir? Just scribble my name and it'll be close. No, Brian, you're going to have to come sign it, bud. You support this channel too much to not come sign a flag at some point. Peace and love from the UK. Thank you, Paul. Fat Dan, we'll see you later, bud. Thanks for stopping by. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and Chelsea's already, sure, Locomotion. Chelsea's already seen it. She watched it tonight. But tomorrow's video is definitely different. It's just a family video that we made and put together from our trip to Florida. It's not the normal homestead stuff. It's no excavating or that kind of thing. It's our family trip. I don't expect a lot of views or a lot of watch minutes off of it, but we're doing it more for ourselves, honestly, so we can look back on it in the future. But tomorrow's video will definitely be a little bit different. Be ready for that. Be prepared for that.
We had a great time.
We did have a great time. It was.
We got to experience some new things that we've never done before and see some new things we've never done or seen, and brought home some new pets, and it was an adventure.
Yeah, it was.
We have a few stowaways.
A few, yeah, we got some hermit crabs. Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to tell them to wait until the video to find out.
Oh, wait until the video to find.
We did not get hermit crabs. You'll have to watch the video to find out what we brought home.
It doesn't work that way. It's live. I can't edit that out.
Oh,
I can't edit that out. Would you pump out houses during floods if needed? The flooding by his house. I don't know if you're referring to the department. Our department does not pump out flooded homes. The flooding by man behind the scenes house, the flooding we have, that's pretty normal. I mean, the flooding we had this year is pretty normal for us. That's a pretty standard high water year for us. I'll say it seems like our worst floods come late April though, so we'll see what that brings. But Chrysler casting plant, okay. Tony Atkins says you should, or we should eBay the first stay in the YouTube yacht. Maybe, Tony. Maybe.
It's not a bad idea. The maiden voyage.
A boat horn on the rental cabin. Kyle, we've thought about it. I just don't know how much our neighbors would like it. You know what I mean? They're already not super thrilled about a boat in the woods. I don't know how they'd be thrilled about a ship's horn going off.
At all hours of the night, whenever.
It'd be fun, though. Yep. Nathan, you are absolutely correct. I have seen I have seen basements collapse, cinder wall basements collapse from hydrostatic pressure on the outside of walls. They absolutely would. Full tilt grading. Ed, when'd you pop in here, bud? Do I? No. I had one of your shirts on all day today. If you look at my closet, it's fire department shirts and full tilt grading shirts. And one nice shirt that Chelsea bought me for
Grays
vacation.
and blues. I did. I had to buy him new shirts, a new pair of pants, and this kid didn't own any pairs of shorts. Except for cut-off jeans.
Yeah.
Cut-off jeans. So I had to go to Walmart and buy him a couple pair of shorts so he could have some shorts to wear on vacation. I did good, though, didn't I?
Yeah, they did good.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot to, I forgot my swim trunks when I went to Florida. So
he wore the shorts that I bought him. I saved the day again.
Yeah, you did. You did. I was so proud of myself. I had everything packed, ready to go. And my stuff packed and ready to go.
Everything but the necessities.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot a lot of things. My contact case, I forgot too many things. Too many things. I do have some Dirt Perfect shirts. I think I ruined most of Mike's shirts pretty quick, though. That would be cool. Yes. He says it needs to have port and starboard red and green lights on the rental cabin. That would be, yeah, that'd be pretty slick. Pretty slick. Pretty easy to do, I would think. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. There's a local guy, I guess actually it's my cousin, Randy Kleeman.
I guess it's my cousin.
You would think I would know these things. Randy made ow, bud, those are claws and that hurts. Excuse me there.
Do you need attention?
He made a river chart on scrolls and gave it to another gentleman. I saw it on Facebook, and it's this really cool thing. It's beautiful wood with a glass front, and you can scroll, and it's the old river charts going up and down the Ohio River, and it is so cool. And I need to get with him and see if I can get him to make me one, because that would be awesome to put in that rental cabin. People could scroll up and down the old river charts. That'd be pretty cool. The Boat Light Kit online. Okay, I'll check that out. That would be pretty neat to do. Full tilt. Oh, listen to me squeaking. Hi, how are you, voice? Full tilt shirts have pockets. They do, and I think that's why I love them so much. Even my shirts, when I first got them, the first 10 trial shirts, I didn't put pockets on. Yeah, full tilt shirts pockets are pretty sweet. Hello from Illinois. How are you, Lucas? Doing pretty good, sir. I hope so. Blaine, not much. Just hanging out on the live stream. What are you up to, bud? Make UPS pay for the damage. I should say, UPS got beat up pretty bad in that video because I mentioned that UPS broke the wheel.
I don't think it was our local UPS
It was
guy
not.
because we know him on a first name basis.
It was not Jim.
It's Jim.
Jim is awesome. He takes great care of us.
Yeah.
Jim actually let me know they put the ship's wheel on the wrong truck. And he got notified it was on the wrong truck. And he told us, he said, there's going to be a truck coming by later tonight. It's not on the right truck. Sorry about the mix-up. It's not Jim's fault. It's just the way it got loaded out of the warehouse. I don't even know the driver. I don't even know what truck it was or where they normally deliver. But it was not our normal UPS guy. And he would never let that. Jim's awesome. Jim takes great care of us. We live out in the boonies. And I have a lot of respect for any rural route UPS or FedEx driver because that's crazy.
They do some off-road out here.
Yeah, they do.
Literally.
They do. Jim's truck needs to be four-wheel drive for some of the driveways he has to get in. But you don't want to know what they do with big boxes. MCF, I know. We used to ship some woodworking stuff, and we had some issues. Actually, it was with USPS. And what I found out over the time, the biggest issue we had with bigger things is they would lay them flat. They'd lay them flat and stuff would get stacked on top of it. And that was typically how our stuff ended up getting broken. And I had to buy do not lay flat labels and just, like I Christmas wrapped it and do not lay flat labels. And that seemed to fix the problem, but yeah. Yeah, Chuck, that would be cool. Actually, lifeboat is a kid's bedroom. See what Kyle said there? That's kind of clever. Chuck says we should get in touch with a towboat captain to take a video. We actually know a towboat pilot. His name's Jeff. He has a channel called Time Lapse Towboater. Jeff works for Blessing Marine, and I bet he would do something like that for us. I bet he would. Jeff's a pretty good guy. And a pretty good channel too, Time Lapse Towboater. You might go check that out.
We'll have it hooked up with a Roku, and then you can watch YouTube at the YouTube yacht.
That's a fourth dimension thing there. That might get us in trouble with the universe. The new firehouse, Banner Trucking. The new firehouse is treating me well. I'm really liking it. It's a very busy house. It's a multi-house, or a combination house. There's a truck company, an engine company, a squad, and an investigator. So there's a lot of people there, and they're all great gals and guys. And so far, I'm having a really good time. I really am. You mentioned the other day, she just flat out said I look happier.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
He's
that's
got that pep in his step.
that pep in my step. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Do I subcontract with Dirt Perfect? No. Are you asking if I'm a sub for Dirt Perfect? Like if that's how the arrangement's set up? I think Ed and Brandon do that. I think Brandon's technically a subcontractor for Ed. Isn't that the way you guys have it set up, Ed? No, I just work for him part-time, and we just have an Excel spreadsheet, and I keep track of my hours, and I know how much his equipment costs to rent, and we just have a spreadsheet. I just work for him purely for equipment rental. That's it. There's no money exchanged. Just equipment rental. That's it. Which works out well because I've always got equipment up
He
here.
rents a lot of equipment.
I rent a lot of
If you
equipment.
haven't realized yet. There's always something up here at some point. Never know what it's going to be.
It's like a game, isn't it? It's like a surprise. Oh, it
What's this in the driveway?
What
Name that heavy equipment, girls.
Yeah.
It's a fun game. And they know for the most part. They're pretty good at knowing what's what.
Yeah. Full tilt. DP may not let me in the driveway. I drive a Ford. Yeah. Mike's got a thing against Fords. I don't know what it is. But Brandon's a subcontractor. Okay. Yeah. We might do that someday. I don't know. Our arrangement works pretty well for the equipment rental. So, what's anybody else? You guys do anything crazy tonight? Your twin plays point guard. Actually, that's me on the weekends. I play basketball on the weekends.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah. That's why I don't work for Mike on the weekends. I go play for the NCAA.
That's funny.
I did not know that, Doc, and thank you for the $5, sir. That is awesome. Very much appreciated. I'll have to. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Google that. Austin Reeves. I'm curious. I gotta see that. Yeah, Gibson, you're right. They all break down. Every dealership you buy from has a service department for a reason.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I mean? They all break down. So you'll be all right.
Is that him?
Let
Wait,
me
what's
see.
the
Austin
NCAA?
Austin Reeves.
I spelled it wrong.
Plays. Oh, okay. She's looking. I got to see what Doc's talking about here. I'm just curious. Let's see here.
Is that him?
I don't know. Does he play for Oklahoma? Yeah, there's in the name.
Oh, let's get a good face picture. There we go. Let me click on it.
Maybe. Maybe. You might be onto something.
You see that?
Oil in your radiator, Ed. That's no
Is that
good.
him?
That's no good.
I'd say so. That's pretty close.
That's pretty close. Oil in the radiator. Dang. I guess you'll do some videos on that on your channel, huh, Ed? I'm curious how that'll play out. I have to go help my wife with the grandkids. Yeah, check back later, Chuck. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. So Ed bought a new Takakuchi, and apparently it's got oil in the radiator. And that is no good. Chris, now that's not very nice to Kleeman drive it.
The breaker of all things.
The breaker of all things. You guys will be happy to know that I was washing some turnout gear and apparently did not get the door closed all the way on the washer and washed the bay floor as well. You guys will be happy to know that what you see on my channel translates into my fireside as well, I guess. Chicken pot pies? Oh, man. We haven't done that in a while. We will need a concrete boom pump for the YouTube yacht. Yes, we will, bud.
What is that?
It's the same thing we use when we pump the house. It's a concrete truck with a pump, or it's a concrete pump truck. Edwards will be the company we use. Sean will probably be our driver. He has a lot of doubt in the walls right now, so I got to prove him wrong, or he's going to prove me wrong, one of the two. No, I haven't had a chance to drop the saw. Husey Tube, is that how you say it? He's asking about the recoil starter on the saw. I haven't had a chance to drop it off yet. I really haven't. Favorite firehouse meal, Mid-States? The captain, my new captain, he makes calzones. And I'm telling you, they are amazing. He could make those calzones every day and I'd eat them. They are, oh, they're so good. So good. Yeah. You can't beat a good calzone. No, Chris, I didn't wash the trucks. No, no muddy feet. I don't think he'll drive his rig all the way from Texas. He could though. He could. What does that say? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Come to Jersey. Calzones.
Or amaze balls.
Amaze. I was trying to figure out how to read that. Like I didn't know how to say it.
Amaze balls.
Amaze balls. Is that where you're from, NCF? Is it Jersey? I know you're from the New York area. I didn't know what area exactly though. Well, I appreciate that, old red coonhound. I appreciate that. It. 12 hours away. Yeah, that's probably about right. It's a pretty good clip for him. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Well, good, Gibson. I'm glad. Says he likes the family stuff at the end of the videos. Well, you got a big family video tomorrow. It's all family stuff tomorrow. What does that say? Do you like wine? Do you drink wine?
I actually don't like wine.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I mean, I can drink it, but I'm not like one of those wine girls. Now, give me a Budweiser, and that's a different story.
She likes the diesel, man. She does. She likes the diesel. Fire Captain Tom, how are you, sir? If I could have one piece of... Oh, I gotta scroll back up. If you could have one piece of equipment at your house, what would it be? A Mini X. A Mini X with a thumb would go a long way. You could do a lot with a Mini X and a thumb. You know, honestly, my second choice would be a backhoe, believe it or not. Like an actual backhoe, like a 310. A 310 backhoe is a pretty good tool for a homestead, I think. It's not really good at one certain task, but neither am I, so it kind of fits me pretty well.
Bud Heavies.
Bud Heavies, yeah. No wine, she's a keeper. She is a keeper. You're dang
I
right
better
she
be
is.
a keeper. It's too late anyway. I'm married.
Ed, next time you come to town, you come up and you can put your hands on that ship's wheel. That, you know what I mean. You can see the ship's wheel. Dang it.
Just lives are hard because you can't edit anything out.
Take two. Take two. San Antonio Fire Department. That's a big department. How long was he on that department, sir? For San Antonio, Grant? How long? 1 o'clock in the Netherlands. Dang. So, okay, Peter wants to know if the ship's wheel will rotate. The one Sassafras Valley made, the center hub, it's got like a clock that goes in it, but I think we could make it to where it spins. I would like for it to spin. He has hanging brackets on the back to hang it on the wall, but I bet with some work we could get it to spin. I mean, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
In
A usable one.
in the wheelhouse of the YouTube yacht, which is the master bedroom. It'll have a half bath and a bed, and then big windows, obviously looking west, so you can see the sunset over the ridge, which it'd be gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. What we want to do though, I want a ship's wheel, I want some river charts, and I want an old ship's telegraph. You guys know what I mean? The cha-ching, cha-ching, full steam ahead ship's telegraph that communicates with the engine room. I want one of those. I think that would just be amazeballs. Seems to be a term that we use. Did I use it right?
No, you're done. Don't say anything else. I was waiting for you to see it.
Yes, Ed has formally been invited. Oh.
Grab the wheel.
Just retired in 2020. Daggone. That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that retirement. Tell him I said so. That's great. Do you own a boat? We do not own a boat.
We own a concrete boat.
Oh, that's right. We own.
Does that count?
And a couple kayaks. We had a boat. The best kind of boat is a friend's boat, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Man behind the scenes.
Where?
No, his boat.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That's our friend's boat.
Man behind the scenes has, yeah. We ride his boat.
Mm-hmm.
The broken wheel handles, they will be getting fixed. I've got to get with Sassafras on that. He said it'd be a simple fix. So, concrete boats float. It might, Kyle. Enough Flex Seal, anything will float. Enough Flex Seal, anything will float. Friends' boats are the best. Yeah, absolutely.
They're asking about what rates we're going to charge per night.
What rates we're going to charge?
Yeah, like how much a night. We'll probably have to look and see what our average utility bills are probably going to be.
Yeah. Yeah,
we got to do some math
yes.
first.
Insurance is going to be a big one.
Mm-hmm.
The overhead utilities, that's going to be a big one. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We've done some research of other cabins in our area, and we're pretty confident that we'll be able to have similar prices and still be okay as far as profit margin goes. But we've got to, when it's all said and done, we've got to get the final numbers in as far as overhead goes before we can come up with a final number. But I guess the best way to say it is competitive. Competitive to the other cabins in our area. Yeah.
Full tilt grading. I was looking all over for him too.
I know, I got
what
excited.
What is wrong with you guys?
I know. I saw him at...
Oh, my buddy. Where's my buddy?
Yeah. Well, I pulled up to haul a D4 for Mike today, and I saw Aaron, and then I should have been there for 10 minutes to load the machine, and I think I was there for 20 minutes talking to Aaron. It's just, he's a hoot. He's so much fun to talk to. You know what? I wouldn't be against a fishing boat. I wouldn't be against that. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like a fishing boat's a little bit less maintenance than a party boat. Pleasure craft. Copper dive helmet. Look at that. A copper dive helmet would be a cool thing to have in there.
Listen, this guy, he looks at like Civil War cannons on Marketplace and I don't know, fire towers on Marketplace and sends me pictures. Like, this would be cool. It'd be cool to have a fire tower on property, wouldn't it?
Listen, there's a 60-foot galvanized steel, hurricane-rated fire tower in Georgia for like 27 grand. And I'm telling you, it looked great.
It's a great buy.
It's a great buy.
Worth every penny.
Who doesn't have a fire tower?
We don't.
We don't. Who needs a fire tower? We do.
We do.
Oh, look what Doc Matthews said. Airbnb, air, bed, and boating.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah, a boat is like a pool. They're great if you get to use without owning. I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that is just, it's just like throwing money away sometimes. I mean, it's fun, but it can be expensive. Like campers.
Campers?
Campers. I want a camper one day though. Oh, I got a captain's brass dinner bell. That'd be cool. Where'd you go? I've got a captain's brass dinner bell. Email me. I will buy that from you. Grant, so you're police and fire. No, just fire. Just fire. I went to college to be a police officer, but changed my mind. And so far that's worked out really well, actually. How many fire extinguishers do we own?
In this house?
In this house?
Oh.
At least 5. There's a lot of fire extinguishers here. A lot of fire extinguishers, a lot of smoke alarms.
And I am trained to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about the ladder we have upstairs.
The
ladders we have upstairs.
Jack Jake, sir, thank you very much. That is very, very much appreciated. Fire Captain Tom says buy the fire tower. Okay.
Fire Captain Tom.
She's going to blacklist you on the rental.
You're on the list. Don't give him any ideas.
I'm going to tell you this. In about a month, I'm hoping, in about a month, we can give you guys some big channel news. But it's going to nix out the fire tower purchase. A couple old anchors. So, I'll tell you this, and Chelsea and I have talked about this. We've talked about going down to Paducah, Kentucky. If you guys are familiar with where Paducah, Kentucky's at. In Paducah, there are a lot of dry docks and ship maintenance and ship suppliers and just places that supply a lot of this stuff for towboats, okay? And there's a lot of, I don't want to say scrap yards, but there's a lot of material down there. And we've talked about trying to go down to Paducah and working some things out where we could go down and buy some old components off of some towboats. I don't know if it'll happen, but I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be very, very, very cool. Mm-hmm. Yes, MCF asked if we plan on stocking the pond. We do plan on stocking the pond.
This girl needs to fish.
Yeah. That was like the sole reason she let me build the pond, is because she wanted a place she could walk down and fish.
Mm-hmm. MCF works. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. Yes.
That's right.
I teach all my high schoolers that.
That's right. People have a hard time with that.
Yeah, the panic sets in.
Yeah, sweep low, too. Don't forget that. People always aiming at the wrong spot. I don't know what that's all about. Did you go to Vincennes? Yeah, Jeff, I went to... Okay, you're going to need a notebook. I went to Indiana State. I went to Vincennes. I went to Ball State, and I finished at Ivy Tech. I did a tour, man. I did a college tour. Four cannons. Yeah, I mean, as many cannons as I can buy.
What are you going to do with a cannon, though? That's what I want to know. Like, what do you do with a cannon? Like, and I'm talking a cannon, like war cannon. What do you do? What do you do with a cannon?
You take pictures of it and put it on your rental cabin. Sassafras Valley. When did you get in here? Sassafras Valley.
He snuck in.
He did sneak in. I didn't see him. Dirt Boss is in here, too? Dirt Boss, where you at? Daggone it. There he is.
Oh, God, you can't scroll back too far. I get lost.
Dirt Boss has a new logo. That's why I didn't see you. Hello, Dirt Boss. I like your new logo, sir. I think it looks awesome. I really do. It looks sharp. Looks very sharp. Blow the horn and shoot it off. Yeah. What else would you do with a cannon?
Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, Brian says, like buoys slip their anchors all the time on the river. Yeah. We have several people down here that have buoys that have floated ashore as like address markers. Yep. Floated ashore. Floated ashore. Nathan, I am lucky. You aren't kidding, bud. I am a lucky, lucky man. Black powder and a paper rod. That's right. For the cannon.
Oh.
Boom.
Are we still talking about that cannon? Would you quit it? You're getting him excited. I already told him no.
Kyle,
if you come home with a cannon, or if someone sends you a cannon, I'm going to lose my mind. Lose it. Where are you going to put it?
Where do you...
Out in the driveway?
No.
You going to park it next to the cars?
On the bow.
Of the boat?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
If we got a cannon, you know how excited Gary would be?
The neighbor Gary?
Our neighbor Gary, we built the pond with. If we got a cannon, it would, yeah. Our other neighbors, we'd have a lot of phone calls.
Lord help me.
He did. He sent you to me.
Oh, he's so sweet. I can't even be mad at him.
Brian says back to the fire tower. Yeah, look, Bud says fire tower equals zip line over the pond. I agree. He didn't say over the pond.
No, I
added
already
that.
got the zip line. The zip line. I guess I did get a zip line, didn't I?
You did buy a zip line. Is it fair? Is that zip line for Canon? Is that?
No, that's not the same because mine's only 90 foot. How big is a fire tower?
60 foot.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, so your zip line's
No,
actually
it's
bigger
not.
than the fire tower. If we're measuring that way.
Whatever.
Sassafras, everybody's been asking about how easy the wheel will be to fix with the handles. I've told them that you said it'd be pretty simple fix. Do we still agree with that? We think it's gonna be pretty simple fix. Set up a plank with a sand pit so the parents can make the kids walk the plank.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's pretty clever. What if we make a plank kind of like a seesaw type thing? You guys are a bad influence, but I enjoy it.
Firing a cannon for the 4th of July. You know, Derby has really good 4th of July fireworks.
Derby has the largest fireworks show in the county. And that drives the largest city in the county crazy. But they do. They have the largest fireworks show in the county, and it is a really, really good show.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good show. Fire tower with a slide into the pond. Okay.
I mean, you're
Okay.
getting there. That kind of warmed me up a little bit, because...
Oh, cannon in the fire tower. I think we're going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way.
This is escalating too quickly. I can't.
Mover Mike, relatively new to the channel. Are you a captain at work? I am not a captain at work. I am. I'm a lieutenant, a fairly new lieutenant, recently promoted. The captain comes from fake boat captain. Comes from the YouTube yacht concept or project. What?
Charles.
Fire tower plus zip line equals moving target for cannon. Charles, you got it. That's it. Yeah.
That's the one.
That is it. A water monitor in the top of the YouTube yacht? That would be kind of cool, but I doubt it. I don't think we'll do that. It won't be too hard to fix. I'll need photos to know if it's a replacement or a patch job. Okay. I will get you some photos, Sassafras. I'll get you some photos and send them to you. The dowels, the dowels snapped off, obviously. 2 of them broke pretty clean, but one of them took a little bit of wood fiber from the wheel itself. So, but I'll send you some pictures for sure. It shoots golf balls. Their cannon shoots golf balls.
That seems safer.
Good. Yeah, yeah. We could do that out to the forest. They were asking about forest fires earlier. I was telling them the Forest Service did a big burn behind the house.
Oh, they did that. What day was that?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday they did it. I didn't notice anything when I came home, and they literally burned right along the edge of our woods, didn't they?
Oh, did you already go back there and look at it?
No, I didn't
Maybe
see
not?
any smoke in there or anything when I came home.
They're supposed to come pretty much all the way to the property line.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't care if they came onto the property. It'd be fine by me.
Yeah.
The fire tower with a cannon on top with slide and zip line from it. Man, that's a lot. This fire tower.
Remember that honeydew list I said the other night about all of his to-do lists just getting bigger and bigger and bigger?
Yeah?
Well, now we're adding a fire tower to it.
What are you gonna do?
And
Welker Farms has a cannon that shoots bowling balls? Well, I gotta see this.
Dangerous.
Okay, Sassafras. Tell me what you need. I'll get you some pictures for sure. I know you'll need some pictures, but yeah. I'll get you covered. I'll get you plenty of pictures. I'll get you some pictures of the box too, where the damage was on the box. We'll get that taken care of. Dirt Boss, we do have green grass. Oh my gosh, we have green grass, the willows, the redbuds, and of course all the invasive species like honeysuckle. They're starting to bud. It won't be a couple weeks. The trees will start coming in. Yes, we do. How about you guys? How much longer does it take you guys to thaw out versus us? I'm just curious. Oh, I missed something. Oh, never mind. I did not. Ed, the pond is, I guess you saw the video on the slide. Yeah, you made a comment on the video. Yeah, you did. It's sitting there. I haven't done much with it. I'm going to try to get the Hyundai up here Friday and lower the water level some more. But that Hyundai does not have a thumb, so I'm limited to what I can do with it up here. And then I'm waiting for the 120 so I can finish clearing for the pond expansion. Dirt Boss said he still has 4 inches of frost today. Holy smokes. That's crazy.
Perry County, Pennsylvania. Hey. Every time I have to put in Perry County for paperwork online or if I'm filling something out, I always have to make sure I'm not selecting Perry County, Pennsylvania.
No kidding.
I do that all the time, yeah.
Where's Perry
so it'll
County?
Give me options.
Where is Perry
I always
County,
accidentally pick Pennsylvania.
Is that east, west? Where's that at in PA? I'm just curious. Trees blooming, green crap on cars. Yeah, we have the same thing. Yeah, it started to show up.
We've got river scum on our stuff.
Yeah. Patches of snow. Travis, where do you live in Vermont? My brother used to live in Vermont. He worked at Rutland Hospital. I went up to visit him a couple times. We did snowshoeing on Camel Hump Mountain. It was awesome. I'd love to do that again sometime. He doesn't live there anymore, but we had a good time. 85 in Florida today. Sassafras, I'm telling you. Oh, that's right. Sassafras is on. Am I allowed to say? Well, I already did. He's on vacation in Florida this week.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it is. Trying to get your dam built as we speak. Like, as we speak? Like, are you texting while you're running the dozer, bud? Careful with that now. Careful with that.
Guys, I gotta put up with that kind of stuff all the time.
All day she does.
The sarcasm.
She sat in a car with me for 10 hours on the way to Florida.
Oh my God.
She was my navigator, gave up on me 2 hours in because she was tired of me already, and I just had to guess the rest of the way.
You know where you're going anyway.
South.
I'm going this way. Ugh.
Oh. Brattleboro, about 1.5 miles from Rutland. Yeah, it's true. Nothing's too far away in Vermont. You know what threw me off the most about Vermont? Okay, so you know this. Most people know this. Exit numbers, when you're driving down the interstate on the exit, if it's exit 65, it's at mile marker 65, right? Like, we all understand that. Not in Vermont. They're just numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just wherever they want them, it's just a number. No correlation. Very confusing.
Yeah, but who actually uses that system though? Like, I don't look at exit numbers and be like, okay, is this the mile marker that I need? Or like, I don't think about that.
All right.
Is it because I'm a woman?
No.
Am I right though? Like, does anybody actually use that?
Do you guys do that? Do you guys pay attention to the mile markers to know when your exit's coming up?
No.
Jersey Turnpike is the same way. Northeast is like that. What y'all doing up there? Y'all confusing. I got lost a lot because of that. Oh gosh. No, the 850 dozer is dirt perfect, Grant. The only thing that is mine is the John Deere 755 compact utility tractor. That is it. That is it. Try Jersey, no sense.
Well,
Lefty
I
looks
guess
at
I'm
exit
just
numbers.
the minority, I guess. I just listen to where the GPS lady tells me to go, so.
Yeah, Wayne, you're right. And they 2B, 2.5, yes. Yes. We're a bit weird up here. It's for first responders. Okay, Dirt Boss. Okay. I'm learning something. Elaborate on that. I'm curious. I'm sure they do it for a reason. I'm curious what that reason is. Mile markers are a firefighter thing, finding accidents. Yeah. But mid-state, do you guys have interstate where you run mid-state? I don't know about you, but it seems like every time someone calls something in on the interstate, they're way off on their mile markers. Nobody ever knows where they're at. What do we plan on stocking in the lake? I honestly don't know, Dozer B. I'm kind of going to leave that up to my neighbor Gary. He stocked several lakes. He says he's had good luck with it. I'm just kind of putting some trust into him with how he wants to do that. I started doing...
Big bass.
Where do you see that? I hope so, MCF. I started doing excavation, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. Yeah, it's a baby tractor, Grant. Baby tractor with big hope. About 100 miles from Philadelphia. Okay. Yeah. Piranha? No, Wayne. I think the cannon and zipline off the fire tower bring up the excitement enough. I don't
What
think we
kind
need
of
the
place are we
piranha.
running here? Catfish.
3 interstates and they're never where dispatch sends us. Yep. That's the same for us. Well, 1 interstate, but yeah, never. They're never there. Dig Nation 21? No, you're not late. We got. Oh, you might be late. We got just a few more minutes. Yeah. Do I get tired of getting stuck? No. No. Listen. You know, if we were a heavy civil company, and, you know, like heavy civil companies, when they're building big commercial sites, they have these really cool pads built. You can pull up, drop your detached, you're on stone or something the whole time. It's not like that. You know, Mike does residential or farm cleaning jobs. There's, you know, where we go wasn't made for semis. So getting stuck's just kind of part of the job. You kind of get to judge how severely you want to get stuck, I guess. So, you know, if it's up to the axles, I'm probably annoyed.
Or is it going to be a really bad day?
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't mind getting stuck. That's kind of part of the business. I will say, though, and I don't know if I told you this or not yet, we have a really funny partnership getting ready to happen with a company that makes a tool that's supposed to help you get unstuck. But they specifically said in the email, we don't want you to make videos on it. We just want to do this as an academic experiment to see how well these hold up and how durable they are.
So you're just like a lab rat.
I'm just a lab rat to see how tough their product is.
You didn't tell me about this.
Yeah, they don't actually want me to make any videos. They just want me to use it so they can see how durable it is.
Well, you're the right pick for that.
I think there's a future in that career. I think we could start a business off of that.
Test subject.
George, I run with Engine Company 1, which is, it's in Evansville, Southern Indiana. I just went down there. Loving it so far. Hey, Neil Kof in the house. I am perfect for a lab rat. I agree, Neil. Hey, I can testify that Neil Kof quick attach, they hold up. I've been beating the crap out of that bucket. I'm going to fold that bucket up like a pretzel, but that quick attach is still going to work. I promise you that. It's been holding up great.
Nathan Wilson, we will not take any Asian carp, all right? No, thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Our river is full of them. We bow fish all the time.
Yeah.
No, thanks. We'll pass.
Mike's face was full of them. You guys remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember that video. You got smacked with one real good.
Dig Nation 21, the water bottle's doing good. 2 more videos, and then that's all met. I would love to do a video on how this partnership stuff works. It's confusing, it's different, it's new. Yeah. My wife on camera more often? Yeah, I'd love to have Chelsea on camera more often, but like the 120 only has 1 seat, you know what I mean? I don't know. It'd be fun. I've told her she ought to ride along with me in the semi sometime. It'd be a good time. But
Would it though?
I think it'd be funny.
I more so enjoy all the benefits of all of his videos. You know what I mean? Like, I'll enjoy the cabin, the pond, little garden he made me, all that stuff.
Dozer B, I hate to hear that, bud. That's how long has he been a fireman? I'm just curious. Yeah, that's all too common in that career, unfortunately. Oh, I hate to hear that. Yeah, you could send one of his patches. Email me. CaptainKleeman1@gmail.com. Email me sometime. Absolutely. I'd be honored to have one of his patches. 1 seat hasn't stopped Ed and Mrs. Full Tilt. That's true. I had like 3 people in that 304 the other day, didn't they? Pretty impressive, really. She'll even enjoy, yeah. Neil, I need to watch your firewood video with Tractor Time with Tim. But how'd that go? That looks like that looked like it'd be a pretty good time. Mike said he had a good time when he met him. I'm sure you guys had a pretty good time too. If you guys haven't checked out Neil Kof Dig Drive DIY, you need to. He will fly past me in subs, I would suspect, in the next 6 months or so. His channel is awesome. His videos are great. He's got fantastic content. You guys need to go check it out. For sure. Yeah, I think the only piece of equipment you've ever ran was that old Kubota Mike had years ago.
Yeah, I did that.
The U35. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a little dangerous, but
It was.
I've got a picture of Michael running away as I'm swinging it around.
Yeah, I was explaining how the...
He took off running.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that picture somewhere. It was hilarious.
John, I need to email you back. I have to have Chelsea pick out a color. That's where we're at on that.
What am I doing?
John makes bells out of old fire extinguishers. Actually, he makes a lot of stuff out of old fire extinguishers. And I need to show you this. But he wanted to know what color, and I need to ask you what color we want.
Oh.
Because he wants to send us one.
See, I'm waiting for all the interior design. That's the stuff that I like. I'm not saying I'm a girly girl by any means, but I love shiplap.
If there's one place that shiplap is acceptable, it's in a ship. So we'll let it happen. We're gonna let it happen.
Listen, don't you get those Chip and Joanna game vibes from us?
It's a fixer-upper. How do you like your
We're
fixer-upper?
fixing up that boat.
Jeez. She tried to get me to dress up as Chip one year for Halloween.
He wouldn't do
I
it.
wouldn't
My
do
hair's
it.
not done up, but you get the idea, right?
Robert, thank you, sir. Can you ever do anything with you at the fire station? No, Robert, I can't, unfortunately. I'm not allowed to, I'm allowed to say where I work and what engine company I'm on and my rank. And that is it. I can't say anything else about the fire department, and I'm not allowed to share any pictures or photos or anything like that, unfortunately. It'd be fun. It would be fun, but yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. In fact, I haven't really, there's a few guys that know about it, but I'm kind of trying to keep that on the down low at the department. I don't know. I don't know how it would go over.
He doesn't want to be small town famous. We live in a very tiny place.
Ed, thanks for stopping by. Stone delivered at 6 a.m., 2.5 hours away. Holy smokes, you're racking up the miles on that Ford, aren't you? Well, thanks for stopping by, bud. I hope it goes well in the morning.
Sassafras Valley says we need more kids.
We got cats.
And chickens.
And hermit crabs.
And guinea pigs.
And guinea pigs. We have a lot of animals. And hopefully some goats this summer if it all goes well. We used to have goats.
Yeah, I missed
We used to have goats. Lonnie and Mo, like lawnmower. We had 2 goats. And when we sold our old property, the buyers wanted the goats to go with the property. And we weren't going to let 2 goats stop us from selling, so they stayed there.
Weren't gonna let. That sounds like a good saying or something. Don't let 2 goats stop you from selling.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
Yes! Oh, I love Dude Dad. Dude Dad is a good, yeah, he is hilarious. He is hilarious. What did he say? Yeah, Fire Captain Tom. We had a few guys get in trouble for filming things at the firehouse. Yep, we just can't do it. There you go. Thank you, Red Dog. I don't know how to do stuff like that. Yep, that is, Red Dog just posted the shipping address we use. It's the same shipping address as Dirt Perfect. It's the Derby Market is what it is. We just have stuff sent there. It makes us feel cool. You know, like we walk in, I get a bottle of water, and they're like, you have a package, and you just feel small town famous. It's a good feeling. And then we just casually carry our packages to the counter and, you know, wink at the other customers like we're a big deal, but they know better. They just laugh at us. It has been quiet. The kids.
I put a movie on though.
Yeah.
I'm, mom brain.
We distracted them with the
I put a movie
electronics.
on so they would chill.
We're very strict about the electronics with them. They're not allowed to watch YouTube, which is odd since I have a channel, but yeah. But sometimes you got to put a movie on so you can do a live stream. Yeah, we will, Mike. We'll do another one soon. We've just been super, super busy with everything, with vacation, with the new fire company, with, I don't know, a lot of things. We've just been busy. Shiplet is...
It's a busy time of the year for us.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. All right. Well, I think we'll wrap it up, guys. We've been on here Oh, geez, 70 minutes, too long. Far too long.
I
Yeah,
thought we were gonna be here for like 30 minutes.
I know. Well, we got
Honestly.
excited about the fire tower and the captain and
The
cannons.
cannon.
So just to wrap up, in case you just got here, the three main things or two biggest things I want to talk about. I'm a lot busier at this new fire station than I was before, so I don't have quite as much time for comments. Please keep leaving your comments, but if I read your comment, you'll get a thumbs up and a like, and that way you know I've read it. If you ask a question, I will answer it, but I won't be able to reply to every comment like I have in the past. I just don't have as much time as I did at the other station. If you're in the career, you know what I'm talking about. But so I still want your comments. I still read every comment, and I love every comment, but I just won't be able to reply to all of them. And then tomorrow's video is just way different. It is our family vacation. It's no excavation. It's no homestead. It's just way different, but we'll be back to excavation and homestead on Sunday. So anyway, yep, Sassafras Valley. I'll take them right now. The phone's the live stream, but as soon as we get off here, I'll get them snapped. Anyway, see you guys. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye, everybody. Have a good
And
week.
there's a button.